Everybody, welcome to Women Blazing Trails. My name is Eva, and this is a pretty random channel for women. I like to say women over 50, but it's more like midlife women. But anybody can come hang out and listen because I always have some really cool tips to share with anybody of any age. So, anyway, my name is Eva, if I haven't told you already. Thanks for being here. Today I want to tell you a story. It's kind of a sad story. Um, and then I'm going to share a little bit of a motivational message, if you will. And I hope that you get something out of this story and the message, because that's always my main goal. Is I share a lot of my personal stories with you. I'm very transparent and very vulnerable. I got nothing to hide. Honestly, I don't. But I share all my stories with you in hopes that maybe somebody out there who's watching is going through the same thing, or something happened that's similar, and they can relate, and then they can get some inspiration, if you will, on how to get over it or get past it or get through it or whatever. So, something really shitty happened to me at the end of September. I mean, like, really shitty. So, stick with me while I try to explain in less, not so much geeky language, so you will understand it. So I'm a writer, right? I have two websites. I'll drop the links to those down below in the description box, but you guys know I have two websites. I write a lot. I have ebooks. I write over on Medium. So I started writing over on Medium back in 2018, and it's kind of like an off again, on again thing for me. Like, I'll go in spurts where I really enjoy writing on Medium, and then it just goes on the back burner simply because I just have so many other things that require my attention that Medium gets left behind. So anyway, and I make a little bit of money on Medium, maybe like $15 a month or something. Like, I really don't make that much money on Medium. 15 to $30, I don't know. And it really is dependent on how often I write. And so I decided just September, I thought, I have a little bit of time. And it was right after I finished my From Hell to Happiness event. I thought, I'll throw an article up on Medium, just to, revive my account and let people know, the people that follow me, let them know that, hey, I'm still alive and I'm still here. So I wrote an article. I threw it up on Medium, and literally, like, within, gosh, like 24 to 48 hours, like, it completely exploded and went viral. And I was just like, holy shit. I mean, it was crazy because I don't think I've ever had anything go viral on Medium. So it's kind of weird. But I was really excited because when something like that happens, obviously I make money too, right? So I was making a little bit of money on this article every day. It went viral and it was great. I was like, oh my God, I was super excited. And then probably like a week, probably like, well, no, it wasn't even. It literally was like days. It was a few days after the article went up and went viral. I got an email from Medium saying somebody has filed a report against you, and this article in particular, a copyright claim, which basically means somebody's accusing me of stealing their article, and they took it down. And I kind of felt like I was punched in the stomach. Like, I had to read the email like two or three times I'm like, are they talking to me? Like, what are they even talking about? I couldn't even wrap my head around it because I am probably like one of the most honest people you'll ever meet. And I am so not into stealing people's work. I mean, I would never do that. It's absolutely ludicrous that somebody even accused me of doing this. It made absolutely no sense. So I emailed them. So I have to counter this accusation. I'm like, I didn't do that. Here's my article. It's not plagiarized. I didn't steal it from anybody. I may have taken the topic idea, but I certainly didn't take her art. Like, I haven't even read her article. I don't even know what her article exists of. So I was floored. I was completely like, this is ridiculous. So I countered, and then you have, so what happens is you have 14 days, or the person who filed the claim against you has 14 days to counter my counter and say, no, this chick stole it, and we're going to court, or whatever they do. So she has 14 days to counter. And then after 14 days, if she hasn't countered, then they republish my article, they put it back up. So clearly, so the 14 days passed and she never countered because I didn't steal her fucking article. I didn't steal any of it. I didn't even read her article. So they republished my article back on Medium, but it had already lost its momentum. It had already lost its virility. So, I mean, it went back on Medium, but the fire went out. I mean, now it's just a dead article on Medium. So basically what happened was that this chick filed the claim against me, stopped my article dead in its tracks, stopped me from making any further money on this article, and then just kind of went, okay, bitch, I'm done with you. And then my article got reinstated because I didn't steal her article, and what she did was malicious and was very hurtful. So when this first, and I lost a lot of money on that article when she did that because it was down for 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks time, I probably could have made another $300 to $500. And that's a lot of money for me. I don't make $1 million. Like, I don't really make a lot of money with my websites and writing, and with, like, I don't, like, I'm not struggling, but I'm getting by, but I don't have any extra money for lavish things. So it kind of hurt, like, when that happened and when that article stopped and I lost money, I just kind of went, okay. So anyway, I was on, and I just did another video. I'll drop the link to that down below about how you can make money writing. And I did pay my rent because that article, because of the short time the article did go viral, other people who found it were reading some of my other stuff. So I made money on my other articles as well, not just this one. Anyway, so what she did was very malicious, and she specifically did that to stop me in my tracks and to cut me down and to hurt me and to punish me. I don't know why. I didn't do anything to her, but what she did was very hurtful. And the reason why I want to bring this up right now, why I want to talk about this, is because my first reaction was I want to lash out at her. I almost emailed her. I even actually have an email in my draft as I was going to email her and go, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why did you file this claim? It's completely false. Why are you trying to hurt me? I don't even know you, and I've never even read your article. So I mean, I was guns loaded and blazing, and I was ready to just go up one side or down the other. And I really had to stop and breathe and go, okay, you know what, Eva, you need to calm the fuck down, and you just need to, like, just let this ride and see what happens, right? And see where it goes. So, so 14 days passed and my article got republished, and she never countered because it wasn't wrong. And I just let it slide. Mind you, I do want to make a voodoo doll and just put pins in it of her every now and again, which is really childish, but that crossed my mind. Like, these kind of thoughts, like that actually crossed my mind. But I'm a bigger person than that. I'm a better person than that. And revenge doesn't solve anything. And hurt people. And that's the message that I really want to drive home for you guys today, right now, is that hurt people, when somebody is really, really hurt inside and angry and full of anger and hate and pain, they just hurt other people without even thinking, because that's the only way they know how to communicate and to get their message across, and to they just attack, right? So, pardon me. So hurt people don't need more people to hurt them back. They just need people to love them. And that's, and that's a tough pill to swallow. Trust me, I get it. That's really hard to do when somebody's really hurt you, and you need to stop and just forgive them and send them love and let it go and just move on. You know, you have to be a bigger person. You just have to move on. Yeah, it's hard. Some things are almost unforgivable, but everything really is forgivable. And that's kind of like, I feel like I just kind of contradicted that whole thing, because I get that some things are really, really atrocious and they almost feel unforgivable, but you have to dig deep and really try to find love in your heart or some kind of forgiveness in your heart for that person, because they are in so much pain that they just need people to love them, not hurt them back. So anyway, I didn't hurt her. I didn't make a voodoo doll. I didn't write her an email. I didn't do any of that. I completely just let it go. The article is back up on Medium. I'm going to drop that article down below and you guys can have a look at that. I would really appreciate it if you guys did take a few minutes just to click on the link to the article and revive it, give it back some life so Eva can make a little bit of money so I don't have to eat tortillas next month. So I will drop the article. I'll drop the link down to the article. But it took a lot for me to back down from that because I was really, really angry. What she did was really hurtful and I was really angry. Like, why would you do that to a stranger? How could you do that to somebody? Why do you want to hurt somebody like that? What are you thinking? Like all these things go through your head, right? When people hurt you, why, all those things. And I think it's important to realize that we don't know everybody's stories and we don't know where people are coming from and we don't know the pain that people have inside their heart that they've been carrying around for a week, a month, maybe their entire life. We don't know their stories. And I think it's really important to just be kind and just show love to people who really need it the most. So that's really the message that I wanted to share with you. Hurt people, and they don't need you to hurt them back. They just need you to love them, show some compassion, because you're probably the only person that will or does. So that's my message for you guys. I know this is kind of a little bit of like, it's probably a trigger video too, and it's probably like some of you probably want to throw darts at me because I know a lot of people have had a lot of really bad things happen to them. I have too, like we all have, right? And some things feel like I can't forgive that person. I can't send that person love. I can't. Well, you can. It just might be a little bit harder, but it's kind of important and it's important for your healing as well. So anyway, that's all I got for you. Sorry, I feel like I just rambled on a little bit there. I really, really need to drive home that kindness and forgiveness are so important and compassion are so important in the world today, especially today, because I feel like everybody's just so fucking angry all the time. And the world doesn't need any more angry people. The world needs love and compassion. So, okay, I love you guys. That's all I got. Please don't forget to subscribe, click the links down below. Please check out that Medium article. We're going to do some CPR, bring it back to life. Please do that for me. Share if you feel so called to do so. I hope this message resonated with some people, and I hope you get the message to just be kind and send love. I love you guys, and I'll catch y'all back here again real soon.